Welcome to By the Way with Beth and Stacey. I am Beth Cooper.
I am Stacey Earlywine, and my goodness, the weather, I think, has been absolutely amazing.
It's beautiful. We're finally getting that fall feeling. It's not too hot, not too cold.
Yeah. Yesterday was kind of one of those weird days. It's like you get up and you're cold, so then of course, I'm still sleeping with my air conditioner on in my room because of my hot flashes, but get up and you're chilly, and then you get there and the kids were running around, and they were there yesterday because we had them all day, and because of Columbus Day, and then we're outside playing around. The next thing you know, you're stripping everything off. It's like that funny Illinois, it's
you got to layer those clothes.
Winter in the morning, spring late morning, summer at 3:00, and fall in the evening.
Yep, I've been layering all week. All weekend. I had a T-shirt on, and I had like a hoodie, zip-up hoodie over it, so I could take it on and off as I needed to. But
I've been
that's okay.
I was up at the theater decorating for the carnival yesterday, and I was just melting. So I'm stripping clothes off as I've been there. Of course, nobody was in there with me. Of course, I had everything locked up, but it's coming along pretty well. I'm getting to the point where it's like I've got everything about done that I can do. Now I'm going to have to call in Silas to help me.
So what she's talking about is we're decorating for the haunted theater that's coming up. It's called Carnival Nights, and it will be October 24th and 25th, and then October 31st. It's at Nostalgia Theater, downtown Flora, and it is a carnival theme. Very scary clowns.
It is going to be scary. It is, because when I was getting everything done, all the lights were off, I thought, I'll just kind of not turn them all, and I don't even have stuff lit up yet, right? And so I was in there, I just kind of shut the doors, and I still had a little bit of light streaming in when I took that one picture.
Yeah, I noticed that.
And when I shut, and I just dimmed that, turned 4 of the chandeliers off and left the big chandelier all the way dim, and shut that door and was like, okay, I'm not even done, and this is okay.
It's creepy.
It's gonna.
It's creepy.
And that was with no people and no sound.
Yeah.
And not even done. Yeah, it's going to be. I think we're going to be able to pull this off.
I think so too, and I think there may be a lot of people our age group that aren't too interested, but I think the younger crowd is going to go crazy for
it. People love.
People like to get scared.
They like all this stuff.
I don't, but people do. Some people do.
Yeah,
because
I've never gone to that haunted. When you go, remember we did the log cabin story?
Yeah.
And you do the haunted trail.
I've
never done that.
One.
So you just walk. Are people, because they don't, how do they?
I don't know.
They don't decorate it. Have you ever gone, Abby? No, me neither, because I don't want to run and trip and fall on anything. Yeah. But, because I'm assuming it's basically you're just walking through the scary dark woods with lights every once in a while.
Yeah.
And people scaring you.
Right. I think people would have fun if they planned to do both on the same night. Like come to Flora, do ours, then drive to
I think that's
Ken Mundy and do theirs. I mean, it would be doable.
Because I don't think there's very many more around.
Yeah,
I understand. I think everybody else
so
is
either.
So I have to have a tendency. We're going to be busy because most everybody's like, oh yeah, this is because they used to do one at Orchardville School. That one's done, and somebody said, oh, they used to do one here, but then that's done.
Yeah, so, I don't know if there's still one in Effingham or not, but.
No.
Yeah, no.
That one in Effingham's done now at the
mall.
The mall. It's done. Yeah, but it's going to be. I think it's going to be pretty cool, and I get in there a little bit of time. It's like I decided to start doing it a little bit earlier. That way, it's just not overwhelming. I went in there. I didn't bring really anybody in to help me because I have to. I'm that type of person. I have to have. Everything clean. Like when you go in there and boxes and stuff are getting opened up, I had to clear all that out.
Yeah.
I have to clear all that out. If it gets real cluttery, my brain shuts down. I have to have a blank. So then I went in there last night and all the balloons I didn't use, I got rid of last night, got them off the floor. Put back what I think I'm going to use. I have to have everything a total blank slate before I do anything. And then I was able to see it. I wanted to see get those walls up, my fake walls that we have to use now. And that's going to work out well. Yeah, because I thought, well, let's see if you can see, and boy, you turn those lights down and you can't. Yeah, no, I think it's going to work well. So I'm excited about that.
So we got that coming up. That's fun. The Halloween parade is coming up.
Oh, man.
Trick or treat night is coming up. And
it's going to fly.
What other? I feel like there was one other thing. The Louisville Fall Harvest. Fall Harvest Festival's coming up. So there's a lot of fun fall activities going on in Clay County.
I like the stage they've built up downtown. They must be, that's nice that they've done something like that. Mm-hmm. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, Louisville's got a great little town and little square. And then the Louisville or Clay County Genealogical Society that's on the square downtown Louisville, I saw on Facebook where they said they're going to be open during Fall Festival and that people can come in and talk and ask questions, and there'll be people in there to help you if you're wanting to look at anything. Even if you don't have anything in mind that you want to look up, go in there and look around because
it's cool.
It's really cool, and there's a lot of neat things on the walls.
Yeah. Yeah, I like this time of year. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think the leaves are just now starting to change a little bit. And, have you been TP'd yet?
Of course. Yeah, we've been TP'd.
Me too.
And
I just don't like the shredding.
Yeah,
don't shred me.
Knock on wood. We have not gotten shredded
because I like the TP. I think it's pretty.
Yeah,
I don't mind it blowing.
I don't mind it.
I like it.
And
it don't bother me.
We have a fun time like catching them, catching the TPers, and I'll just be like sitting in the living room, and then all of a sudden you hear like little feet pattering across your concrete outside, and you're like,
So is it your kids' friend or is it the neighbor boys?
It's usually friends of the kids. Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes
the neighbor boys have gotten us too, but it's usually friends. So
that's so funny though. It just we're in the back. So, like, you
can't hear what's going on.
The only trees we have are on that far.
Yep. So it's very easy to toilet paper Stacey and her not to know about it. Me, on the other hand, we usually do catch them in the midst of it.
Yeah, I know. My TV's always blaring. My TV's always blaring anyway, so I don't even know what's going on.
Yeah.
We have one of those Bose surround sound, and if I've got a movie on,
forget it.
But they decorate. My front porch gets it. In front of the sunroom gets it. Behind the sunroom gets it. I'd like just don't go around. My pool's still open. We don't close that till like the end of October, 1st of November. And it's still open. It's like, oh, for the love of God, don't throw a roll of toilet paper in that pool.
Yeah, or fall in the pool.
Yeah, it's gated off. They can't get to it.
Oh, okay.
Unless they unlock
open
the
it
gate
and go in.
If they unlock the gate and open it,
Yeah,
then they can get in there. But it is shut down.
Mm-hmm.
Jim has even put up signs. It's like no trespassing because we know we get TP'd a lot. We don't want anybody going in there in that area. So it's like you can literally go.
Yeah, you have a huge yard. They can get without going back there.
You don't have to go back there.
Mm-hmm.
But the kids is swing set. Oh gosh, that first time we got TP'd in that this year, and Jack was over at the house, and he ran to his swing set, and he went,
"Yeah,
what happened?"
He's probably not used to getting TP'd because he's still little. And
they're little. But he was like, But then he told me this last weekend, yeah, we're coming to get you this weekend. I'm like,
oh, okay.
Note to self, Jack, he's only 6. I said, you might want to keep that on the down low, buddy.
Yeah, you're not supposed to tell.
And he lost his first tooth.
Oh, your baby's growing up.
I know, and he pulled his first tooth. He pulled it himself. I hate loose teeth.
I do too.
I've always hated loose teeth.
Me too. I'm like, let me at it.
Oh, I can't touch it. I like, get away from me and let it fall out. Go take care. Even with my boys, they'd be like, Mom. I'm like, get There's something about loose teeth that grosses me out.
I get that. I don't like them either. If it's loose, just go ahead and pull it.
Yeah.
Don't let it. Those kids that let it hang in there.
That was me when I was little.
Yeah.
I wiggled with my tongue and get it loose. I wouldn't let anybody near me. Oh, no. I wouldn't let anybody near me when I was little.
No, not me. As soon as I could feel that one of them was loose, I went in the bathroom, worked at it for an hour or two until it came out. I was relentless. It was like.
Really?
Absolutely.
When you were little?
I would not let myself have a loose tooth.
That is nutty.
I didn't like them either. I didn't want one in my own mouth. If it was loose, it had to come out.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. I can't believe that.
Yep.
That is hysterical. If it was loose, it's got to go.
It's got to go.
Oh, my gosh. So what's on the agenda today?
Well, today, let's see. I'm working this afternoon, and Silas has an orthodontist appointment.
Speaking of teeth.
It'll be 2 years next week that he's had these braces on. They need to wrap it up, and I'm going to talk to the orthodontist about that.
How long? I can't even remember. How long do they stay on?
When they put him on him, they said 1.5 to 2 years, Okay. And so he's at the very, very end. But I'm ready for him to come off because you know how boys are. They don't brush as good as girls. And there's a couple spots around the brackets where I'm like, get that better, brush that better. I can see stuff there. And I don't want him to get cavities around. No. And so I'm like,
don't make me brush your teeth, boy.
Yeah, before it gets any worse. Like, let's just take these off so he can, like, get his teeth cleaned really good.
Yeah, because, Connor had braces, and man, I hated that.
I wore braces for a long time.
Me and my sister, we had good teeth. I never had braces. Neither did either one of my sisters. We all have straight teeth.
That's good.
My mother was a teeth person, though. We were at the dentist and stuff, but none of us did. And I don't know if Travis or Lexi did. Lexi may have had braces. I don't think Travis did, or Mac did. Mac had beautiful teeth. He never had braces, but boy,
that's good.
Connor
all three of my kids have had braces.
Oh my gosh, you probably spent $20,000 on braces.
Yeah, well, luckily our insurance pays for a big chunk of it, but yeah. So my teeth, they were not super crooked, but I was missing a tooth.
Oh.
And so they all had to be shifted over a spot, like, and then they brought in another tooth from the back that they pushed up there, and then they reshaped it. And I mean, if you ever look closely at my teeth, you can kind of tell it, but that they shaped it to kind of look symmetrical.
I've never stared at your teeth.
Now you're going to. Well, let me tell you something about these teeth. My mom's an A-strike, and there was a whole bunch of members of the A-strikes, and we all are missing that same tooth. So it's hereditary. Her brothers and sisters.
That is crazy. Hereditary things are nuts. I mean, it truly is crazy.
Yes.
Wow. Yep. Oh, my Lanta.
So
that's craziness.
Yep. When Dr. Wilson first looked at my teeth, he said, I can tell you,
kind of
even if I didn't know you were an A-strike, I would know that you were an A-strike because you're missing that tooth.
Is that what he said?
There were so many of them.
Oh, now that
were
funny.
Missing it.
That's really what he was like.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Huh. Yeah.
Yeah. You got an ad for today?
I do. And before you show the picture, Ty, you know, it's from the 30s, and I absolutely love it. But when you think of like a wife cooking, like, you know, a husband would be like, my wife's, you know, I'll read the caption here in a minute. It's like, I married an angel, but she's a cook, okay? But she turned into a cook. What would you think? Like, if your wife is a really good cook, what would you think she's cooking?
What would I think she's cooking?
Yeah, like, oh, man, my wife is a cook.
Or something?
Mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
Turkey. That type of stuff.
Okay.
In this ad, now you can show it. Campbell's soup.
I courted an angel and married a cook. Campbell, well, if I would have known it, what have I been slaving away for? I could have been cooking him soup all this time, making it look like I was a really good cook.
Is that not hysterical?
Yeah.
That's what he says, but I've got Campbell's to thank for helping me out. Oh, my gosh. Sometimes I think I could write a book. I can't. I didn't write. I cut half the picture.
Look at him
off.
with his pipe, and she's cute. Her yellow apron.
Her husband's name is Tom. Most men like soup, but Tom really likes soup, and that's why I chose Campbell's. It has wonderful meats, vegetables, and easy to fix too. While Campbell's just seems like one of the family. He really sits up and takes notice. I include it when I include one of his favorite soups. But I saw that I courted an angel and married a cook. And there she is with good job, Campbell's. And she's even wearing an apron.
Yeah, she's making it look
of course,
like she's been slaving away.
Today I dump it in a glass bowl and nuke it in the microwave. But yeah, isn't that the greatest ad? Yeah, I love Campbell's soup, by the way. Thank you, Ty. I just thought that was super cute ad. I was
that
like
is
that.
Cute.
Yeah, I got myself a cook.
Got him a
Campbell's soup.
Okay. All righty then.
All right. Well, that was the ad for today. And then we're going to come back, and I found some neat stuff on by Bill Edmiston, and I just found some really neat railroad stuff that I'm going to talk about a little bit.
Okay, we'll be right back.
This is Christy, inviting you to wrap yourself in lasting luxury at Carnaby Square. We specialize in one-on-one customer service, high quality, head-turning, on-trend fashions, footwear, accessories, and a complete line of Brighton leather goods and jewelry. If you want to nix fast fashion and invest in a true-to-size, ethically manufactured wardrobe that you'll wear for years, it's time to treat yourself at Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
We like technology at Flora Savings Bank. Here's what you can accomplish in our mobile banking app in less than 30 seconds. See account balances in your transactions, set up an account alert, make a transfer between accounts, get an alert text message about your transfer, pay a bill, turn your debit card off and then back on. It all happens in the palm of your hand with our free My Bank to Go app. Search My Bank to Go in the App Store or Google Play and give mobile banking a try. Flora Savings Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Welcome back to By the Way with Beth and Stacey. I'm Beth Cooper.
I'm Stacey Early Wine, and I was going through some, it's funny. I've collected stuff to do this show forever and ever and ever. And then all of a sudden I got like train tunneled, I guess, since I'm talking about train. And like just focusing this winter because I have two different desks. I have one downstairs and I have one upstairs. Mm-hmm. I forgot about stuff that we got from the beginning from Don Thompson. And just Don Thomas and stuff that we just got, and so then I was upstairs. I was going through things for and I'm like, oh my gosh, I found stacks. I'm like, how did I forget that I had all this other stuff?
I don't know.
Because my mind is weird.
Because we're losing our minds.
Because we're losing our minds.
Because we stay so busy that we just really don't know if we're coming or going.
That's what somebody asked me. Do you ever stop? It's like, no. But the thing about it is I like being busy. Mm-hmm. I like being busy and I like going because otherwise, if I don't keep myself busy, my happy butt's going to sit in a chair all day long. Mm-hmm. And that's what I mean. If I'm not busy, I'm just going to be a sloth.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be a sloth.
I don't want to be a sloth all the time, but I do want to be a sloth some of the time. So I'm looking forward to my November because I don't make any plans in November. I don't commit to anything in November, and I don't have anything on the calendar except one thing on November 3rd, and that is the children's 5th grade cemetery tour that Ruthie Welty and the American Legion puts on at Elmwood, and I play Betsy Ross.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
that is it.
To do that.
So 3 days into November, and then boom, I'm done. The rest of November, not one single thing.
You don't have a choice. You have to do Betsy Ross.
Well, I didn't last year because I could not get off work. I was too many things going on at work, and someone covered for me. But this year
I've said it before, but your work schedule just puts a cramp in
it does.
I don't like you
having a real job. Other than this is a real job. But other than my other real job, the 40-hour week job, that one does kind of cramp my style sometimes.
Yeah, no, it's like once. I mean,
I love it.
I've worked for a long time since I was like 18 years old. And I opened up my shop when I was 20 years old. I'm 59 years old now, or I'm 58.
58.
Yeah, 58. And but then I'll tell you what though, my job doesn't cramp my style, but Beth's job cramps my style.
Well, the reason that my job was cramping everyone's style is because I was a stay-at-home mom for like 17, 18 years.
Yeah.
And
hey, what are you doing? Hey, would you go, hey. What, and now my hey girl's gone.
Whatever she needed, I'd be like, yeah, I'll be right there.
I'll be right there. And now she left me.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, but anyway, I'm going to talk a little bit of a man named Hobart Rector. And you said you had somebody in your family named Hobart?
Yeah, Jason's grandpa was named Hobart.
Hobart. Mm-hmm. Yes, and I found this. This is from an article from Bill Edmiston.
Not his grandpa wasn't Hobart Rector though. It was Hobart Weaver. This is we're going to talk about Hobart Rector.
And the picture that I'm going to show is, and I don't need it yet, but just have it up here in a minute. It's an older gentleman and a lady in a checkered dress with a little boy and a little girl in front. Yep. Let me read a little bit about this. But anyway, this is from Bill Edmiston, and he was big into the depot. Anyway, we're going to talk a little about Hobart Rector was an old lamplighter for the B&O Flora Yards. So I started reading this little bit of article about him. Like, well, that's really interesting. You don't think about these jobs from days gone by.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It begins with the location, period of time, and the railroad. The location is, of course, our precious Flora Depot Museum in the days just after World War II. And there's actually a picture and a little bit of a story about Hobart in the Flora Depot Museum. And if you haven't gone to the Flora Depot and walked around the museum, you really need to do that.
Mm-hmm.
There's a really lot of neat stuff in there.
Mm-hmm. It's not all train. There's a lot of train stuff, but it's not all train. It's also local.
Just local history. I could just look at those pictures forever. The depot was a hum of activity, and several officers on the upper floors were occupied by such people as Detective Paul Reagan, Officer Ken O'Ryan, Track Supervisor Ray Blades. What a name, Ray Blades. And William.
Sounds serious.
Ray Blades.
Ray Blades.
Detective Ray Blades. Homicide.
I'm not gonna mess with Ray Blades.
I'm not that. Yeah. What's that thing on Law and Order that it always does that sound?
I don't know.
Or whatever. It's that weird sound.
I don't know, but if I'm going to write a novel and I need a detective, I'm using his name. Ray Blades.
Ray Blades. Yeah. Yes. So these were all the people that were actually at the depot, and William C. Hines. The company doctor, Dr. C.A. Lloyd, also had an office which was used part-time. Regional Auditor Donald Doan used this facility for his headquarters. We're talking about Flora's Depot.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
You think about that when you close your eyes as many times as we've been in that depot. You don't even think about all the hustle and bustle of that place.
Well, actually, I do think about it a lot when I'm standing there.
I think about the stairs.
The stairs, but the brick Veterans Walk that we call it now, that's out there along the tracks. I was out there Saturday night because that's where everyone takes pictures for homecoming, and you're just standing out there and you're thinking about all the people that came and went on those bricks.
The history of the depot is just amazing.
Keep going. Sorry.
Oh, you're fine. That's great. There was activity on the third floor, a conference room where the B&O vets and their families held monthly meetings with large crowds. The custodian duties for the facility were furnished by the Maintenance of Way Department, commonly called Section Gang or Crew. Usually one member of the M&W group would be assigned to perform the chores of cleaning the floors, emptying wastebaskets, servicing the public restrooms, and many other custodial chores.
Okay.
The first few hours of the day were spent at the depot. The balance of the day was spent performing the lamp lighter duties.
Okay.
This is where Hobart Rector comes in.
Tell me about the lamp lighting.
It was common to see Hobart with his little red kerosene can, a bag or two over his shoulder, which contained wicks, square parts, and other tools, heading out for the balance of the day.
If it was day, why did the lamps need lit?
Well, maybe he was just walking along.
Okay, just keep going.
Yeah, I'm going to send Ty a picture of this lamp real quick, what he actually carried, and you can tell me if it's in there. In the depot, because this is what he carried around.
I think it is in the depot because there are several in there. And while she's doing that, I'm going to talk about another thing that's in the depot that is really cool that they had people do, and that was these big hoops, that wooden hoops, the probably 6 feet long. They had these great big long wooden handle, and the end was like a big hoop, almost like a fish net, but without the net.
Yeah.
And this was to get the mail off the trains because originally a lot of the trains, especially in the early days, they didn't stop at Flora. They only slowed down, and they would throw the mail off of the train into the grass. And there were these boys that were like age 13, 14-year-old boys that were hired by the railroad, and they would go out there with those big sticks and those I'm calling them nets, but they're not really, they didn't have any mesh net on them, but a big hoop, and the engineer would slow down and drop the mail into that hoop, and that's how they got the mail off of the train. Interesting. But those are hanging on the wall. The reason I brought that up is because those are hanging on the wall in the museum, and I think that lantern that she just sent Ty the picture of, I think is right there next to it.
I think it is too, but I can't remember.
It's right there in that same little alcove, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, like I said, it was common for Hobart to have his little red kerosene can and a bag or two. I believe the routine was to service the north yards one day of the week, the south and east yards the next day. leaving the westward area for the balance of the week. Now, you got to take in consideration when we're talking about this. This is the 1900s, so the depot, you're not surrounded by Hucks or any of that other stuff.
No,
at this moment, you're not talking about all the modern stuff we have today. The latter scheduled covered the 2 north 1 and 2 yard tracks, rip tracks, scales, roundhouse, the south 1, 2, 3, and 4 switching tracks.
Okay, so let's just stop right there.
Let's talk about that for a minute.
So so basically there was no electricity and there was no light coming in. So the reason he's doing this in the day is he's servicing them all. He's putting fresh wicks and filling them up with kerosene all day. That had to be a lot of lamps, because if you think like the west way, like almost all the way down close to behind Dairy Queen, and then how close together do you think they were? 6 feet?
Probably.
To light every 6 feet. And then to go all the way to the Blue Mound Road, but the roundhouse was on the other side of the road. So then he would cross the street, go over there, and then put lamps, fill up the lamps all the way around the roundhouse and the service area for the people that worked there and serviced on the the west that way. The east was the Dairy Queen.
The east.
But I mean that's really a long haul if you think about it. It's not just like there was just a few. It had to be.
He walked that whole yard. Yeah,
it had to be like every 6 feet or so to light that all up.
To light the way for the train to come in.
Wonder how much kerosene was.
I don't know. That's crazy. Now this is kind of and you're talking about. So he's going to talk a little bit about how far this goes. This goes all the way to the West Y.
Oh.
Yeah, this goes all the way to the West Y.
He had lamps all the way to the West Y?
And all the way down past, because like you're talking, like once Mooresville shut down, and Flora got the depot, and we'll talk about that a little bit later on another episode. But yeah, no, he takes us all, because they had to start lighting that path. The West Y is the end of Mooresville, where Flora actually starts. So once that you get in that town, I believe it was from the West Y all the way, because there used to be a
that was a lot of lamps.
There used to be a log cabin down at the base of the overhead where the water tower is at now. There used to be a log cabin there that was like a log cabin inn, like a hotel. I believe from the beginning of Flora till actually past the overhead, he put these out 6 feet apart, because he would have had to guide that train all the way through till he got out of town, is what I'm assuming.
Surely they weren't. Surely they were spread out further than 6 feet then.
Oh, let's listen here. Let's see what they say. The furthermost west switch lamp was well beyond the highway West Y area.
Wow.
The Bell Crossing area is where the switch lamp in the photo accompanying this column was located. After electrification came along, the lamp was passed on to me by Hobart, who had kept it for spare parts. Okay, so let's show the picture of the lamp. This is what we're talking about. Those are kerosene lamps that's lighting the way. So you can see where it bolts down. That's hanging, but you can see where he bolted that down on the bottom. Yeah.
That would be really cool to have one of those.
The lamp rests comfortably on the corner of our house, shining its beacon each evening out over the pool. Of course, he must have donated this lamp then to the depot, if it's in the depot now. This, of course, makes for pleasurable memories of the old railroad days. Please keep in mind that the railroads did not switch from a 6 day per week to a 5 day per week schedule until September 1st, 1949. One can easily see that the custodian lamplighter position covered a lot of territory, and a lot of outdoor walking alone was involved, and Hobart loved it. Okay, now we can show a picture of, let's show a picture of Hobart here. This is the gentleman we're talking about here.
Bet he was fit. Yep.
Yep.
Fit as a fiddle.
This writer did not meet Hobart. Bill's talking about how he never met Hobart Rector until sometime during 1947 and beyond. Bill says he worked the third trick, swing job on Flora, and sometimes the second shift at Flora from time to time from 1946 through 1951, and left for the service in the Air Force in 52 through 55. Upon returning to the railroad, my assignment was third trick until the summer of 1956, when Agent Julius T. Chatelain retired and I succeeded him. Those were the times that friend Hobart and I became acquainted. We had several conversations, and he was a man of experience and wisdom. He talked, and I listened. We need to take a commercial break, but yeah, that's Hobart and his wife and his 2 children.
Wow. Okay, we'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
At Clay County Hospital, we are dedicated to providing quality care for you and your family. Our skilled medical team is committed to your well-being, ensuring that you receive the personalized attention you deserve. From filling your prescriptions at our state-of-the-art pharmacy to a visit with our compassionate behavioral health providers, we're here to support you every step of the way in your journey. Experience the difference at Clay County Hospital, where your health is our priority. Clay County Hospital. Complete care, start to finish.
Tomorrow. Some fear the uncertainty it brings. Some trust the promise it holds. At Grinnell Mutual, we are always looking forward to tomorrow, growing and innovating. So even if the plans you have for the future aren't the same as the plans that the future holds for you, you can be ready. Because we'll be ready, like we have been for over 100 years. Trust in that. Trust in tomorrow. Talk to your mutual agent today.
Your local agent is on the square. Louisville, Clay County, Farmers Mutual Insurance.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Welcome back to By the Way with Beth and Stacey. I'm Beth Cooper.
I'm Stacey Earlywine, and we're talking about Hobart Rector, who was a lamplighter for the B&O Railroad there in Florida, and basically lighting the path for the trains to come through town.
Mm-hmm.
When a person enters the working field, they find that there is a multitude of different ways to earn a living. Some are mental or physical, inside or outside, in groups or alone, and many other characteristics. Hobart was very happy with his work. He fit into the group of outside work, a loner, and loved to walk. He dutifully performed the custodian work, knowing that he was going to be free and outside for the rest of the day, and with nobody bothering him. It was as if Hobart and the job were perfectly suited for each other. Okay, so I get that Hobart liked to be out there, but this didn't stop in the wintertime.
No, I was just thinking about that.
I'm like, man.
Yeah, so that would be, and back then we got a lot more snow.
Woo-wee.
So you might have, 6 inches of snow on the ground, and he's trudging through it to go light all those lamps.
Yeah. Man.
And service them and make sure the wick, unscrew it, fix the wick. Because if they burn every night, they would go through wicks pretty quick.
I would think wicks and kerosene and all that good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The story of the old lamplighter and the switch lamp is not quite finished. Sometime in the future, I know not when, the lamp will make its journey back to the place where it came from.
Mm-hmm.
And it has. It will be placed in the museum in honor of the memory of one good and faithful servant, my friend Hobart. I am not sure just when the kerosene lamps were electrified by our signal department friends, such as Edwin Hot Rod Jones, but thankful that I entered the railroad field early enough to experience steam engines, kerosene switch lamps, telegraph, Morse code. Well, you don't think about that one either, do you?
No, we could probably do a show on Morse code.
Right. Semaphore signals and the operation of trains by train orders. Sadly, a lot of the excitement of being a railroader left us old-timers when modernization came along. All of us were proud of our profession and did it to our very best to be known as the good railroad man. Hobart Rector, the grandfather of Karen Sessions of Sisney, was one of those workers. If you visit the Depot Museum, be sure to look for his name on the veterans list. When he was called to that celestial depot, I like to think that he was promptly assigned to a place assisting the angels who tend the candles.
Well, that's a neat story.
God bless the United States of America is how he ends most of his columns.
Well, I did not know anything about those lamps or
I didn't either.
The lamplighter man.
Now, see, Jim's family, they worked the railroad. Jim's uncle Clem, Moon. Jim's dad has 4 brothers: Clem, Moon, and Jerry. They called him Moon, but I can't remember what his real name is. But they all worked. That's what they did.
Was his real name Marion?
No.
Okay.
I can't remember what but they called him Moon. And Jim's dad worked the railroad for a little bit. They did, because my mother-in-law, Virginia, was from Chicago. And her mother owned a restaurant on the restaurant on the railroad. So that's where she met Jim's dad. But they all worked that way. And I know then Jim moved his family down to Palestine, or down to Robinson, because he didn't want to raise these kids in Chicago while they were all born in Chicago. But then the other brothers stayed up there, and they worked that. They were literally the conductors
on the railroad,
Chicago to New Orleans.
Oh, the trains that go through
that train station. They were all the conductors on.
Well, cool.
Yeah, I've got, like, in my sunroom. If you look at my sunroom, like, I've got all their lamps that they used to carry.
Well, cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty neat. That was neat. Yeah. I like that story. Yeah,
me too.
He's a good old guy, Hobart. So then I came across some interesting. We're going to do a little bit of fun trivia here.
Oh, okay.
Railroad slang.
Okay. Don Thomas is watching, and he's going to know them all.
Yes, Don's going to know every one of them. Okay. Here we go. The railroad industry in America and around the world developed a rich internal lexicon to speed up and spice up communication on the job.
Okay.
Thanks go to Marianne Ayers for this list of colorful slang words and phrases to railroad jargon across the country.
Okay, I'm ready.
These are dictionary entries suitable for publication in a family.
Yeah, I would say some of them probably weren't suitable for families to hear, but okay.
All right, so the first thing is ambulance is slang for what?
Ambulance. A medical emergency coming in on the train?
Nope, a caboose.
Oh. Why?
I don't know.
Because it's red?
I don't know. Okay, here's a good one. Bake a cake.
Bake a cake.
It's like, come on, buddy, bake a cake.
Put a little pep in your step.
To build up steam.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Banjo.
Getting ready to turn.
A fireman's shovel.
Oh, okay, of course.
I would be so confused. They'd be like, banjo. I'd be like, speed up. Boomer.
Well, I know what it means today.
Yeah.
What does it mean then?
Transient,
like a backfire?
Transient railroad worker.
Oh.
Okay, buggy.
It's a little buggy out here. Got a lot of fireflies and mosquitoes. I don't know.
That would be the observation car.
Okay.
A bull. Where's the bull?
Where's the coal?
Nope. A railroad policeman.
Of course.
I don't. Okay. Think about. You'll get this one.
Okay.
Crowbar hotels.
Jail.
Yes.
Okay.
Ding.
Okay.
Okay. So this is kind of weird. So there's another crummy.
Crummy.
Which doesn't make sense because it's the same as ambulance.
Oh, the
caboose.
The caboose is crummy?
Yeah, crummy is the caboose. So what?
Because it's no good.
I don't know. Okay, diamonds.
Ooh, diamonds.
Where do you
Diamonds are a girl's best friend.
And where do you get diamonds?
At the store. No, I don't know. From the ground. From a mine. Coal mine.
Coal mines.
Okay,
yeah.
coal. Yeah.
A double header.
2 back-to-back voyages or whatever you call them. Trips.
Train with 2 engines.
Oh.
Okay, here's another weird one. So, okay, egg.
Egg.
Railroad policeman.
Okay, not what I would have thought to call him.
Nope. Flip.
I don't think anyone's going to be calling that Mr. Blades or whatever, Ray Blades, an egg.
Oh, I wouldn't call him that.
I wouldn't either. What'd you say?
Flip.
Flip, where you come into the depot and then you have to turn around really quick and go back the other way.
No, to board a train.
Oh, okay.
Fresh fish.
Lunch.
A new hand.
Oh, okay.
Ha! Gandy dancer.
I don't even know.
A section worker. A gasket.
The boss.
It's a donut.
Okay.
A gay cat.
I don't know.
That's a hobo willing to work.
Okay. Wow.
Okay, here's one maybe. Grease the pig.
Oil the engine.
Yay!
I got one.
Woo! Yeah. Let's see. Oh, a hasher.
Hasher.
If you're giving out hash,
You're the cook.
you're the waitress.
Oh, the waitress. That's what I meant.
Ooh, what's the hogger? What's the hogger?
The cook.
The engineer.
Oh.
Hot box dick.
I don't know.
That's the car inspector.
Okay.
Ooh, a hot shot.
An important businessman.
A fast train.
Okay.
Jailhouse spuds.
Mashed potatoes served at the jail.
Waffle potatoes. Let's see.
They really had their own language.
Oh, I would be so confused. Yeah, a jungle.
Jungle. The depot crowd.
A hobo camp.
Oh.
Let's see. Okay, here's one. Lizard scorcher.
Hot day.
A cook. Mountain pay.
I'm going to start using that lizard scorcher.
Yeah, what are you? I'm the lizard scorcher.
Who's cooking today? Who's the lizard scorcher back there?
Who's the lizard scorcher? Yeah, mountain pay is what?
Mountain pay?
Yep, mountain pay.
Where you don't make very much money?
No, you're making overtime.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Night owl.
The person that stays and works third shift?
A late passenger train.
Okay.
Let's see if there's any other fun thing. A pearl diver.
The person that cleans out the bathrooms?
Nope, that's...
I'm trying to think like a trained person.
A dishwasher.
Okay.
So you don't think about all these people on here. Okay, a pussyfooter.
Somebody that's slow.
A railroad policeman.
They had a lot of bad names for their policemen.
Yeah. Here's some of these. Rat, rattler. A red eye is not what we think of it as today.
What is it?
Stop signal. A ringtail.
A snake.
A hobo.
Okay.
We're going to take a commercial break and then we'll finish up.
Those are so hard. My guesses are terrible.
Yeah, those are, and it just goes on, and I'll just read the rest of them when we come back.
Okay.
So I'm going to show a couple other pictures.
I'll quit guessing. We'll be right back.
Since 2004, Ed Lewis Trucking has been moving America forward. Family owned and built on values that matter. Reliability, hard work, and service you can count on. From dry van freight to dump and hopper bottoms, plus top-tier truck maintenance in their state-of-the-art shop that's open to all truckers, not just their own fleet. They're growing stronger, expanding with their recent acquisition of McKinney Trucking, but never losing sight of what drives them. It's Ed Lewis Trucking, family-driven, service-proven. Call Ed Lewis Trucking at 618-686-3555.
My name name is Robin Stanford. I own Stanford Marketing. It's a promotional products business along with an embroidery business. And we do custom hats, t-shirts, anything, you name it, we can make it. People like that we do stuff in-house and we can actually make things here and that we're not contracting to work out to other places. We never say no. We always try to find a way to do it. If anybody can do it, we can do it. We are hardworking women, that is for sure. Come to Stanford Marketing in Flora for all your custom and promotional needs.
Jimmy ordered lumber, doors, paint, windows, electrical, plumbing, and much more. Oh yeah, Jimmy ordered guns too.
John Lucas.
What?
You better be dreaming about all the stuff we sell here at Zink Building Center.
Oh, I would. Zink Building Center in Louisville on Route 45. It's a cool place.
Welcome back to By the Way with Beth and Stacey. I'm Beth Cooper.
I'm Stacey Earlywine, and we were talking about Bill Edmonston's some of his railroad slang that he got from Marianne Ayres. Apparently, there's a ton. It's like a whole dictionary of railroad slang that they used to say to each other, which doesn't really make any sense to me. But anyway, and apparently there's some that's like not quite so nice ones, but they didn't publish this one. Did we say what a ringtail was?
Yes.
That's a hobo. Let's see. Saw her off.
Saw her off. Get going.
To cut a car off a train.
Okay.
Ooh, shiny pants.
I don't know.
A railway clerk.
Okay.
Let's see. Then there's shoofly, shuffle, silkat, sinker. Because we have two different names. Because right here, sinker is a donut. And then over on the other side, there was another one. A gasket was a donut. So
we're having gasket and sinkers for
it's like,
breakfast.
I'll take a sinker and a gasket, please. That's two donuts. I don't know. It's kind of weird. What do you think the skipper is? Who the skipper is?
The helper to the guy in charge.
The skipper is the engineer.
Okay.
See, sleeper. What do you think sleeper is?
A car that has beds in it.
Well, you'd think, but no, that's a cross tie.
Okay.
Oh, here's one. Slip car. Slip car.
The car after the engine.
A carload of bananas.
Oh, because that's so common. Maybe it was. Maybe they.
Oh. Whatever you're, what's snozzled?
I don't know.
Drunk. And soup. What is soup? Water. Why don't you just say water?
I don't know. I think they liked having their own mystery language. It'd be fun to make a sentence out of these words.
Right.
Like,
then you have like straw boss, swellhead, tallow pot. What do you think a tallow pot is?
Softy.
A fireman.
Okay.
Tin hat, toothpick.
Okay, I don't know.
Is a railroad tie. And then you've got, what do you think torpedoes are?
I don't know.
Beans. We're having torpedoes, so we're having sinkers and torpedoes tonight.
And it's all cooked by the lizard scorcher or whatever it was, lizard something.
Oh, okay. Then there's like ukulele. What do you think ukulele stands for?
I don't know.
That's a short-handled shovel. And then we got whiskers. If you're whiskers, you have seniority. A white shirt is a railroad official. A yard geese is a switchman, and a yard goat is the switch engine.
Wow. I think to work for the railroad, you would need a course in the language before you ever even start.
My train would be so derailed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. But how fun? Those are kind of fun.
Those are fun.
Yeah, grease pig, gumshoe, hasher, hogger, hot box, hot shot.
Today's junior high students would really enjoy working for the railroad.
Lizard
back
scorcher.
then. They love all their slang.
I think I'm going to write down lizard scorcher. That's a good one. And then because then if we do something with this, we can add these fun these fun things into something.
Like at the cemetery tour.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I had to go to the slip car, and I had to call the lizard scorcher to call me and told me to go to the slip car to get some get the hasher, which would be the waitress. And
Yep.
and then go pick up some, what was that one thing? What was the one donut?
A gasket.
A gasket. Pick up a gasket. And then get where were the beans?
Okay, I'm writing this down that we want to use this in a future cemetery tour, because that no one would know what they were talking about, though.
Got to go to the reefer. That's the refrigerator car. But the roughneck, the brakeman, slammed on the brakes so fast. I mean, yeah, you could use these words in there and just go. Oh, and got some torpedoes. We had torpedoes today.
Oh my gosh.
I've got that too. I'll keep that together with that. That's funny. Okay, then I've been sitting on this picture for a while. I'm going to show the picture of all the roller skaters that I sent you, babe. Okay. This is this is kind of like a mystery picture. Let's show that picture. It's kind of hard to see because I didn't do it.
He might be able to zoom in a little bit on that.
Maybe.
Maybe not.
The above photo is the International Dance Skate class of Doug's roller rink in Flora, which was taken in early 1952. So, do you know where Fergus Paws is at?
Yes.
That's where this building was at.
Uh-huh.
Thank you. Yes. See that beautiful skinny woman on the very end? That is Mrs. Jan Phillips. I'm going to tell you what, that woman was a looker.
Uh-huh.
Look at her, and she ran this dance skate class at her husband Doug's place. She was absolutely stunning.
I love to watch people dance on skates.
I'm jealous of people who can dance.
I know.
On skates.
I used to roller skate all the time, but I never had any like dance moves. I wasn't like that talented where I could do a bunch of.
Of course, I don't know what. Yeah, Jan looks pretty hot, but these children seem to me they're probably junior high, except for those two in the middle, maybe. But they look like they're junior high age or maybe early high school.
Yeah, they look junior high.
Anyway, so this was taken in 1952 when the rink was located at the East End overhead. That's the big brown building where Fergus Paws is at. That was our skating rink. I actually have a really cool picture. I've seen it once. It's my grandma and grandpa Hemphill. It's Harry and Iris, and he's standing outside this really cool car, like a 1940s car. Mm-hmm. She's standing next to him. He's got his leg hiked up on. It's like literally one of the only pictures I've ever seen of him.
Cool.
The class was formed in 1951 under the instruction of Jan Phillips. The students pictured are Ronnie Beard. We're going to go left to right, so from left to right.
Okay.
Faith Ann McLaughlin, Sandra Brown, Wilma Loveland, Sandra Porchett, Linda Hinman, Gary Valbert, Joyce Wood, Buddy Wallace, Barbara Levitt, Chauncey Uphoff, Judy Ayers, Larry Goldsby, Loretta Leidick is the little bitty girl right there, mm-hmm. and J.W. Slover, the boy, and then right next to them is Mrs. Jan Phillips.
Wow.
Yeah, I've been sitting on this picture for a while because I'm thinking, I just needed that right time when I just needed some filler.
Mm-hmm.
I love that picture. And when you go in that building now, you can't, it's hard for me to envision because you don't think the building's that big mm-hmm. to be a roller rink.
Yeah.
But, can you imagine just the smell? There's nothing like the smell of a roller rink either. I don't think anyway. Isn't that a beautiful picture? I love that picture. Mm-hmm. How cute is that?
That's super cute.
Yeah, and look at Jan. Yeah, she looks like the lady that plays the Sassenach in Outlander.
Yeah.
She definitely looks just like that.
Yeah.
Katrina Balfe.
Katarina
Balfe.
Something like that.
Something like that. I don't know what she is, but yeah, she looks exactly like her. But thank you, Ty. Then I just got a few other little things here. Let's talk a little bit about some of these. Do you remember when Clay County is comprised within the southeastern quarter of the state, having an area of 466 square miles. As early as 1818, Mr. Elliott made a claim in the southern part of the county, and scattered settlements existed thereafter. Maysville was laid out in 1824 on the National Road and between St. Louis and Cincinnati, and made the seat of government on to be erection of the county during the year. The wave of immigration reached the region about 1837. When there arrived Judge Apperson, Judge Hopkins, Stanford, and Lee, followed by the Tinders, Cochrans, and McCollums. It is said that since 1850, the increase of population has been wholly native. That's just a little Clay County pass. You don't think about Flora because, like, Mooresville was founded before Flora. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to do an episode on Mooresville because I took pictures of, the farmer's market, because that's the Mooresville area. And I was talking to people that own the farmer's market. I'm like, did you know that this used to be Mooresville? They never heard of it, didn't know any idea. So that's kind of fun. Yeah. Do you remember when the little wooden caboose, here's another one. This is another one, too. We could add this to the old cemetery. It's just amazing. When I started diving through stuff, I found so many things. Do you remember when the little wooden calaboose that stood at the southeast corner of the city park was destroyed by fire, and a prisoner, a Mr. White, was burned to death in the fire?
What? We talked about the caboose, but I don't remember this.
This is calaboose. C-A-L-A. Okay. What's calaboose?
A misprint?
I don't know. But there was a prisoner in there, right?
What's calaboose?
That C.H. Murphy was the groceryman who first started free delivery of groceries in Flora.
A calaboose is a prison.
So where was that at?
So start over. I'm trying to make sense of this.
Yes. Do you remember when the little wooden calaboose that stood at the southeast corner of the city park was destroyed by fire, and a prisoner, a Mr. White, was burnt to death in the fire?
No, I don't know. I've never heard that story. I did not know we had a calaboose.
Huh?
I did not know we had a calaboose. I thought you were going to talk about a caboose.
No, calaboose.
I know. I got it now, but okay, I'm making a note of this. Calaboose.
Yeah,
at park entrance.
Yeah, we need to hunt that down. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. There's just a lot of neat stuff.
Mr. White.
And then here's another one. When the drugstore on North Avenue was destroyed by fire and the tower burned down. The tower was located in the rear of the lot on which now stands our local newspaper. So,
what year does it say that calaboose? Are there any years?
There is no year on this, and I'm not even sure where I got this. This is just a print that I got from Dawn. Yeah. Yeah. So we need to hunt that little story down, too.
Yeah, interesting stuff you dig up in these old newspapers.
Okay, I'm going to do it real quick. You might be a redneck if.
Okay, you might be a redneck if.
You might be a redneck if. You might be a redneck if you've ever done your Christmas shopping at a truck stop.
I can't say I've done that, but
I don't know if you go to Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's is a game changer.
Yeah,
yeah.
I will say I bought a birthday present at Huck's before.
Yeah,
they kind of have some cute stuff in there sometimes. And there was somebody
we're done. We are 9.
We gotta go. Anyway, thanks for joining us, and we will catch you next time.
God bless you, and have a great day.